Begin though with what some are saying is one of the biggest data breaches ever. Forbes magazine reporting that billions of passwords for several major technology and social media accounts have been leaked.
Orko Manna is here to break down what we know and how you can keep your accounts safe. Hey, Orko.
Yeah, Ronan Sherman, Forbes cites Cyber News, an independent outlet covering cybersecurity, which says the login credentials for 16 billion accounts have been exposed by info stealers. And we're talking about some big platforms, including Google, Apple, and Facebook. Today, I spoke to experts about what you should do right now to protect your information.
What this is the release of a massive data set. One of the largest that we've ever seen.
16 billion passwords leaked in a huge info stealing campaign. That's according to Forbes, which is reporting that login credentials for Google, Apple, Facebook, and other social media accounts have been exposed. Cyber News saying their researchers discovered 30 databases, all with information that can now be accessed by criminals.
This is just people having malware on their devices, all their passwords and information getting sent back to a central server.
Cybersecurity expert David Taxer tells me while situations like this are not new, what's unique about this reported data breach is that it doesn't appear it was targeting one specific company and rather a whole host of people.
What they're really looking for is, hey, does this guy work for, so-and-so company? Does he have access? Is this password the same? Can we get onto his PC?
Is it just bad actors that are all just acting at the same time, or are they working together? It seems like a pretty large number.
It's not completely verified at this time. It does look like it's a concerted effort.
If reports hold to be true, this is one of, if not the largest data breach in the history of the internet.
Technology expert Michael Garfield telling me now is a good time as ever to strengthen security.
What are some things people can do to protect their accounts?
You may want to use two-factor authentication, where you actually log in, you receive a text back, you put that special code in there where that company and that website knows it's specifically you.
Garfield also recommends not using the same password for multiple accounts and to change passwords frequently.
You absolutely always, 100% of the time, need to be concerned about your data.
And Newsweek is reporting that it's difficult to know whose passwords have been affected because it's still not clear which entities originally owned most of the data sets, but now might be a good time to change those passwords anyway.
Yeah, typing.
That's always fun to do, change your password.
Everyone loves that. Experts are telling us, of course, that criminals are always looking for access to financial information from the major companies. But what about us average Joes? What can crooks do with that info?
Yeah, well, a lot of times that they can actually sell your passwords, and we've seen that a lot in the past. And we know that even though the companies are looking for, the people are looking for those large companies, that the passwords can be sold on the dark web, and a lot of people that buying those passwords are looking to use them for identity theft, blackmail, fraud. And so, it's important to note that if someone does not, someone can access that information, it's not just those accounts. If they can get into your email, maybe your bank information, your credit card information, stuff like that could be at risk as well.
Great.